Earning an additional income is not just for those in financial distress. In fact, for many of us, it is a key component of our wealth building and income stabilization strategy. My name is Johnny Mokorosi, and thank you for joining us on Wealth at Work, a show that focuses on wealth creation and education in South Africa. My guest today is none other than my husband, Sam Mokorosi. He spent most of his daylight hours as a mergers and acquisition dealmaker in the financial services industry. He has worked on transactions worth more than 40 billion rands over his 20-year career. He is passionate about family and developing others. We've had many conversations over the years, and I thought it would just be appropriate to have one with him today. So welcome back to Wealth at Work, love. Thanks for coming back on again.
It's a pleasure. Always good to chat about these important things.
So I'm going to dive straight in and ask you a question that I've been asked before. I mean, I had a lady even confront me at SARS, which was doing your tax return. One time when I went to hand in your tax return, and she was quite open about asking to be your second wife at the time, which I was taken aback by. But one would assume that if you already have a well-paying job, that there's no need for more than one source of income or one stream of income. And why would you say it's important to have multiple streams of income?
Yeah, so this is a great verse. And in fact, I think you pointed this out to me a few years ago. Ecclesiastes 11, verse 1 and 2 says, "Cast your bread upon the waters, for after many days you will find it again. Divide your portion among 7 or even 8, for you do not know what disaster may befall the land." And so King Solomon here is telling us that effectively don't put all your eggs in one basket. And you know, you can you never know when that basket is going to drop and all your eggs are gone. And so really it's about diversifying your risk, making sure that if something happens to that well-paying job, that you still have some income to support you. But also, I think it also opens you up to additional opportunities for wealth creation, additional opportunities to build up your portfolio, to build up your net worth. And so, yeah, I think those are some of the reasons I would give to not having just one income stream, but trying to build out multiple streams of income.
So the other day we actually did the maths on what percentage of your income comes from your job versus your other income sources. You want to disclose that?
Sure. So, I mean, I've been blessed that, you know, there's rental income that we get from the property. I also sit on 1 or 2 boards. I've got a share portfolio that pays some dividends, and I was actually surprised that of all the money that comes into my accounts on a monthly basis, that my salary only makes up about 60%, and that there's these bits and pieces and pockets that maybe aren't significant on their own, but you know, when you add them all up, it adds up to about 40% of the monthly income. So I think that's a real blessing to be able to have funds coming in from different areas. And you know, just as I spoke about from a risk mitigation perspective, you know, I think it's been a difficult time for many with COVID, and you know, some of our tenants had months where they said, "I'm so sorry, can I pay you late? Can I reduce the rental this month and increase it the next month and catch up, etc." And so that ability to hedge different cash flows across different streams of income really help. One of the ways I'm hoping to start making another new stream of income is streaming music. So I was very excited to launch my song on an Apple Music and Spotify about a month ago now. And so, I'm seeing those streams slowly increasing, so please, folks watching, please stream my song.
We'll put it in the links. We'll put it in the show links. So if anyone's interested in listening to it, it really is a great Friday night jam. And I'm not just saying that because I'm biased, which I actually am. So maybe I am saying it because I'm biased, but it's actually a great Friday night jam. So.
The one thing that we've had to sacrifice is those other things that you'd rather be spending your money on, e.g. holidays or new clothes, shoes.
Going on to the next question, because obviously all these things come at a cost. It's not just, they didn't just happen. What sacrifices have you had to make that have led to this additional income?
Yeah, so, you can make additional income in all sorts of different ways, right? So there's property, buying a property, renting it out. There's buying shares and receiving dividends. There's even investing in cryptocurrencies, and now the cryptocurrency exchanges allow you to actually borrow out your crypto and earn a little bit of interest there. There's saving money in a savings account and earning interest on it. So all of those that I've just mentioned requires you to first invest some capital, and then that capital starts to earn you a return. And so I suppose that's the first kind of sacrifice, to actually not spend all your money, but to actually invest some of it, whether it's paying a bond, whether it's buying crypto, whether it's buying shares, et cetera. And so I guess the one thing that we've had to sacrifice is those other things that you'd rather be spending your money on, e.g. holidays or new clothes, shoes. So that's the one sacrifice. The other sacrifice is time. So the other way to develop streams of income is to turn your time into money. So this, you can start a side hustle that starts to earn you income. You can sit on boards as a non-exec director, which is not that easy. I mean, a lot of it depends on your relationships to get those non-executive positions. You could write songs, publish them, record them, publish them, let people stream them. You could write books, you could write blogs, but all of those require time that you then convert into money. And I think, where I've seen a lot of people get this particular part of income streams wrong is that conversion of time to money is actually very difficult. I think that we who have full-time jobs are really fortunate that somebody's actually happy to pay us to convert our time, our 9 to 5, into a check at the end of the day. And that person is that business owner that's willing to buy your time and convert it into cash. What is really difficult is to find clients who will do the same. So to go to somebody and say, hey, I've got the skill, I have invested my time in it, won't you please convert it into money? So I've written the song, listen to it, buy my CD. I've written this book, buy my book. I've written this blog, subscribe to my blog. I've written this training program online. I've started this YouTube channel. Please watch my videos. And the more you watch, the more it converts into money for me. That is a really, really difficult thing to do. And so what you have to be very clear about is, why should the person on the other side, put their hands into that hard-earned, put their hands into their pocket and give you their hard-earned money. And so I think that a lot of us, we spend the time thinking about the product, so I'm going to write this great book, or I'm going to do this great podcast, or I'm going to do this great YouTube channel. But are we thinking about the end customer? Where am I going to find them? And how am I going to get them to put their money into their pocket and hand it over to me? How am I going to convert my time into cash? I think that's a real great question to take a whole Saturday out and think that and work on that.
And that's incredibly difficult. Thanks, love. Much appreciated. We know you gotta run, but thanks for being our guest today.
My pleasure. Cheers.
Thank you for watching Wealth at Work. We are looking forward to sharing more stories and profiling other dynamic entrepreneurs and business people. Please like and share, and leave a comment telling us what topics you'd like to see next. From me, Jolly Mokorosi, thank you and goodbye.
It's a swing out of the norm, right? Mm-hmm. And people that do it successfully, you find that most of the time they are professional. They are in the type of professions that from the onset pay them quite a good salary, that they are able to live off a fraction of what they are earning, so that they can aggressively build up an investment portfolio or a nest egg to be able to retire early. It does certainly come with sacrifices that many wouldn't necessarily be able to make. Can you live off 25% of your salary, a quarter of what you're earning? If you can, then you're part of that population that would be able to retire early. It's not something that most people can do. Most of the time, people would forego having children, for example, having a family. Are you comfortable with not necessarily owning a property? Because those are part of the sacrifices that you've made.